Time to get some coffee. Morning. So joyful to have her back around, isn't it?
Yeah. You stole yourself. Florida, and I'm grateful for these polkas I got here.
Nice. I'm Scramble from Philadelphia, and I'm.
You see all this good food. How was your breakfast? Delicious. Little bear found the cat. Are you happy?
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Look at the 3 black dots. Wait.
Oh, good job, baby.
Come on, next time.
She's like,
We're back on trail, and we're so thankful for the ride back up to trail, half-mile Blue Blaze from Chappie O. She's a chaplain from Ohio that we met a few days ago, and we're so thankful for you, Chappie O. Hope to see you again. We're headed into Pearisburg for our Nero today. It'll be about 11.5 miles, and then our 0 tomorrow. And Little Bear and I were talking this morning, and we think that this Nero is probably the one we worked hardest for. Did I say Nero or 0? Oh, yeah, see? I'm tired. I'm not thinking. This 0 has been the one that we've worked hardest for. So we're looking forward to that. We ended up canceling our night tonight at Angel's Rest and just booked both nights in a motel that's just right down the street from Angel's Rest. We felt that that would give us the most peace and quiet and just privacy. Sometimes that's what you need more than anything on trail, is just that privacy and less people, less crowds. And Angel's Rest is a pretty popular one, so we knew it was going to be pretty crowded there. So we will miss the 3rd trifecta of hostels, but that's fine. We're needing just the downtime and the rest more than anything right now, and we're really looking forward to that. We can watch some TV, which has been a while since we've been able to do that. And Little Bear has a movie that she wants me to watch, so we're going to watch that together tonight or tomorrow, whichever one. And we're going to get some ice cream at Dairy Queen, And I think there's a Chinese buffet that's supposed to be pretty good, and also a Mexican restaurant that's supposed to be pretty good. So looking forward to what lies ahead today. Oh, and super thankful. Of course, it stormed pretty good last night, but before, the forecast said it was supposed to start again this morning at like 8 a.m. and just thunderstorm all day long until late tonight. But it's about 10 o'clock and it's perfect. It's beautiful. Hasn't rained at all this morning, and I don't think it's supposed to start raining again until like 2. So another blessing, and we're thankful. Well, hello. So I figured I'd take a few minutes to try to answer some of the questions that you guys are posting. Just know that I am doing my very best to respond, but it's just me when it comes to YouTube. So I'm like a one-person show here. To start with some of those questions, the question came up about what phone am I using, or what device am I using to record? Am I using anything to hold the camera? Along those lines. So I'm using an iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm using my other hand to hold the camera steady as much as possible. And no, I don't have an editor. That would be me. I am the editor. And I also am the one who posts the videos or uploads them to YouTube as well. So yeah, it's all me. Of course, you guys know that Little Bear often will record. You going the right way? Yeah. She will record parts of the video sometimes, and she'll send them to me. Sometimes she'll take pictures and sends them to me. So obviously she contributes that way. And then just being awesome and featured on our daily footage. Let's see, what was another question? Budget. Do we have a budget? Yes, of course. We do have a budget. And then I have like a plan B and a plan C, you know, like some safety nets going on. Little Bear and I and our family saved for 2 years for us to be able to do this trail. And I knew that I wanted to be able to hike the hike without constantly kind of being like, I wish we could do that, or I wish we could afford that, which is why we took 2 years to save up for it. But with that said, I will tell you, those of you that are planning a through hike, it's expensive. And it's not only expensive, but, you know, just to resupply, the hostels that you stay at, of course, you don't have to stay at nearly as many as we have. There's always cheaper options. You can tent instead of getting a bunk or a room. But I promise you, I remember reading in lots of forums, people are like, well, I only want to stay in a hostel once a month. Wrong. I mean, there might be an extremely small amount of you who that would hold true, but it's hard out here, you guys. And the ability to take a shower, to dry off, to eat real food, it's not even a luxury. It doesn't feel like it's really kind of a necessity. So I would not only budget in your budget to stay at a hostel or a hotel, wherever, once a month. Not only will you need the rest and all that hostels can provide, the services, but you're also going to want to be there because you're going to want to be there with some of the people that you've met. And it's nice to share that experience. And I think a big part of the AT is hanging out with your friends, whether it's by a campfire, at a hostel, what have you. You're not going to want to miss it. excuse the climb. I'm not saying that you have to get vortexed anywhere, you know, like sucked in and then staying for more days than you want. We actually haven't done that yet, although it's been tempting. And like in Gatlinburg, we got through the Smokies in 5.5 days. And a big part of our family that we love all got off at Gatlinburg. And oh, it was so tempting, but we didn't. So you can resist it sometimes, of course, but just trust me. You're gonna wanna stay in hostels and hotels to wash your clothes, to bathe, to sit on a real toilet, maybe even sleep in a real bed, more than you think you're going to. And you guys don't know us like this, but I'm not real bougie. Neither is Little Bear. Like, we love our tent, and there's definitely days where, you know, we kind of miss sleeping in them because we really do sleep really well. But there's nothing that replaces a nice hot shower and clean clothes, and that's part of what hostels provide. Of course, there's eating town food. That gets expensive. And I said to myself when we were first saving for this, I'm never going to want to be in a position where I have to tell Little Bear, no, I'm sorry, you know, you can only have one ice cream after she's just worked so hard, or no, we can't afford in our budget to go get that pizza or whatever it was. So just know it's expensive. Shuttles. I know we talked about hitchhiking a couple days ago. You can hitchhike, but that's also not always an option for some of you that would do that. So you need to budget for shuttles, and they are expensive. If you want a slack pack, that's expensive, or can be expensive. Just budget more than you need. I don't know even remotely what we've spent now, or even remotely what your budget should be, but because there's 2 of us, but it's more than you think you need, for sure. It's gotten quite expensive. Let me think, what else was there? Oh, ticks. A couple of you, or quite a few of you, have asked about the tick situation. So far to date, I think we've only seen or dealt with 3. One was crawling on Little Bear's leg when we were at a water source and she was filtering water. Didn't attach, knocked it off, no big deal. One was in a shuttler's car and like on the window. And where did I see the third one? I think on a log, or I don't remember where, but none have attached. We haven't found any on us when we do tick checks, and we're pretty good about constantly doing tick checks. And when we go through like some of the stuff that we're going through today, we stop every few minutes, literally. Sometimes it slows us down, but excuse me, you just got to do it. We have also treated our clothes multiple times already with permethrin. I'm really, really hoping today or tomorrow. Sorry, there's spider webs everywhere and they just go across your face. We'll be able to treat our clothes again in Pearisburg. I'm told that there's probably some at the hostel. I wish I would have sent a resupply box with permethrin in it, but people have said that it should be there's like an outfitter there that I should be able to buy it from. So fingers crossed that we can. Let me see. I'm trying to go through the questions in my head. I can't really write them down because I don't have anything to write them down with. And if I have them on my phone, then I can't see them while I'm recording. Oh, another good question was, in the miles that we've done so far, which at this point is over 600, have we learned any life lessons? And I thought long and hard about that because I did answer one person that asked a little bit, but then a couple other people actually asked as well. And from a couple days ago till now, I don't think so. I mean, maybe we'll reflect after this is over, or something will come to me. But I feel like I was really well grounded prior to starting this trail, and Little Bear was also. So I don't think life lessons we've learned. Many life lessons have been affirmed again out here, but none learned. But we have learned a lot about being a thru hiker, and some of the tips and tricks, and I don't know, just how to live in the woods. I think that's probably all the questions I can think of for now. But I will try my best to respond. Please know that I have like zero downtime. Okay, I won't say zero. I'll say like 5%, maybe. Because when we're not walking and Little Bear and I aren't hanging out, I'm trying my best to talk to my other 3 children as much as possible, and my husband. Try to throw a call into my parents, my best friend, or a text when I can. That's some good elevation, huh? But I'm also seeing clients. So on my 0 days and Nero days, I'm on the phone in sessions as a therapist for 3 to sometimes 6, 7 hours. In addition to editing videos and uploading, I just don't have a whole lot of downtime. So I'm sure you guys all understand that I'm doing my best to answer and respond to some of the comments. And we simply cannot express our gratitude enough to so many of you that continue to support us, to donate, to generously pray for us, and just cheer us on. So thank you, thank you, thank you. In words that don't even begin to measure the depths of our gratitude, we thank you. So if I think of any more questions, I will come back on here. Oh, more spider webs. I'll come back on and answer them. Wow. We're at the power lines, and May from Woods Hole told us that the views between here and Angel's Rest are just beautiful, and she was not kidding. She said she prayed for us to have a clear view and a clear day. May, your prayers were answered. Wow.
There's that little plant right there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I can't see, it's bright.
Oh, that's pretty. Some cows, I think. Wow, that tree just like popped out of nowhere, huh?
So weird. Look, it's like filled with water. It's odd. It looks like something's like eating it, like little chunks.
Sure, it's something. Food for somebody, right?
Yeah.
It looks like it could belong in the sea.
Yeah.
This is Paris Ledges. And look at, we have 3 different colors. We have the pink. It's a beautiful display. It's a pretty little change of scenery with the boulders. I'm trying to see if there's anything in the little cave.
It looks like there's a wooden sign there. Look, I think it says like 28. I could be completely delusional right now. That's what I see.
What?
Look at right there. Right next to that stick.
What do you see?
Like a 28. Like a wooden sign that says 28. See it?
No.
Yeah, you did. It was right there. Yeah, right there. That thing.
I don't know. Okay. Just making my way slowly down this little ledge. Oh, that's neat.
That's so neat.
I think if I were an animal living out here, I might make part of this my home.
Yeah.
Bless you. I'm not going to go up here. I'm just going to look.
What's in there?
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's nice and cool. You can feel the humidity lowered, and
There's 2 ways.
Angel's Rest View Rock. How about we go this way?
Forward?
Sure. Seems like that's probably the path. You think that's the path? Well, there's this way or that way. All right, what's down there? Tell me which way you want to go. Okay. Yeah, you can feel with the humidity dropping and the cooler temperatures coming in, you can feel the thunderstorm not too far off in the distance. Such cool rock formations.
Look at the centipede tree.
Ooh, that doesn't sound, I don't know what that sounds like. Oh yeah, I see them all over.
Jeez.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of gross.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're literally all over this tree.
What's so fancy about it?
I don't know. Enjoy. Trying to figure out what these little cone things are growing all over the trees or the leaves. I have no idea. Sort of all over. And a lot of it is covered. Interesting. Another question I just remembered was someone said, please tell me about your summer sleep system. So in Damascus, we sent back our Nemo Extreme pad. That was an 8.5 R value. And we had our family send us our just regular Nemo Tensor insulated. We kept our 10-degree quilts. And as of right now, I don't really have any plans to send them home yet because we really don't have any good summer quilts. So if we do buy some, well, if we do get some, we're gonna have to buy some. And I think we would probably go with either 40-degree Enlightened Equipment quilts, but we don't have any plans for that currently. We really love our quilts. I love knowing that I'm not going to be cold. And you know, you get cold snaps here and there, so we'll probably keep the 10-degree quilts for at least another month or so. I don't know. Haven't really thought about it. Hasn't been a priority. I did send back my merino wool 260 knit base layers, sleep clothes, and I opted for, in Damascus actually, at the thrift store, I just got a pair of just regular synthetic leggings, and one of the outfitters, I got an AT shirt that's like 70% polyester, 30% cotton or something like that. But so that's what I've been sleeping in. Little Bear has kept her wool base layers. Hers weren't quite as thick as mine, so she just kept them. I sent back our gloves and our wool buff. Yeah, Little Bear sent back her beanie. I kept one. I like to sleep with it sometimes, just to pull it down over my eyes. And I figured in case we do get a cold snap and Little Bear gets cold, I can just give her that. But that's our sleep system that we have, and it's been working out great. It's not new to us. We've had the Nemo Tensor insulated, the regular one, before. We've used that a lot and love it. And the Extreme is awesome too. Probably overkill. I don't even know if we'll get it back, to be honest, even when it gets cold again, because it's supposed to be so insulated you can sleep on snow. But it's been great. All right, I think that is all the questions. I'll pop back on if I just randomly remember one, or maybe at our lunch break I'll do a quick scroll if we have signal. I'm acting like we're gonna have signal. It's very spotty and sporadic out here. We've not had signal more than we've had in the past week, so we'll see. I'll let y'all know if I find any other questions, and we may, well, never mind. I'll see if I find any more questions.
It's like strawberries. They're all over the place.
So we're not going to eat them, of course, because
They look very tasty and fresh though.
yeah,
Just look at that one. That's like a perfect one.
we're not trying to into the wild ourselves, but we are wondering, like, can you eat these? Are these old sugar?
You know,
There it is.
yeah, that's definitely a strawberry.
Yeah, but
That's so cool. Wild strawberries.
that is very cool. They're all down this hillside. Maybe we should pick some of those up at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Strawberries. I had some the other day from Little Dork when she shared with us at Weary Feet, and they were very good. It'll definitely be the safer option. Well,
I just
thank-
don't have any arm strength.
I know we're tired.
Yeah,
Well, thank you,
yeah.
Chappie.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
you just
welcome.
randomly showed up right when we needed you again. So we're so thankful. We didn't have to walk the 1.2 miles or call a shuttle. So
Yeah, you didn't
we
need
love
to do
you.
that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Amen. Amen. Thank you every single time. So we'll see you and we hope to run into you again.
There's a Hardee's around the corner.
Yeah,
that we
there's
passed,
Food
and an ice
Lion.
cream place.
Yep, and then here's the hotel. All right, well, we are at the Plaza
Why is 6 scared 7?
Motel. What is it?
Why is 6 scared 7?
Why is 6 scared of 7? I don't know why.
7, 8 times.
Good one. Like to see you still have your humor. Here you go. I'm gonna try to open the door. There you go. Here, number 9. Looking forward to a nice rest of the day and tomorrow rest. And right across the way there's the Food Lion, a Chinese restaurant, and then right here is supposed to be a very good Mexican restaurant. We've got everything we need right here. And she even offered at the front desk to wash our laundry, so that will be great. Oh, this is perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Just what we need. All right. Okay. I'm going to just lay down for a few minutes, I think.
Me too.
And there's a TV. We can watch TV. Awesome. And a microwave and a fridge. Literally everything we need. This is perfect. All right. Both of us had showers. And it's super exciting that we're going to go across the street to the Chinese buffet with
The general.
the general. We're going to go have dinner with him tonight.
The Popo.
The Popo. So we're going to walk across the street and meet him for some dinner.
Yeah.
Round 1 from the Chinese buffet. And our special guest, the general. Well, here we are, closing out day 67. Oh.
I'm with you.
What?
Dude.
Okay, we're back. I think we can do this.
Yes.
So we were both just sort of dozing off, and then we got the giggles, so we're gonna try to get this closure video done. So we're ending day 67. It was, excuse you. Oh. How many miles? All right, how many miles did we do?
No, because I'm part out. I lose like.
Okay, all right, okay. How many miles did we do today?
Okay, we did 11.5.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did 11.5. I don't know why I was thinking it was less. Yeah, so today was 11.5 from Woods Hole Hostel to Pearisburg, and we are currently at the Plaza Motel. It's the very first motel either of us have ever stayed at. At least after our Thru hike, it'll probably be the last.
It's not bad.
No, it's actually really nice, and it's clean, and the air conditioning works well. The shower was really nice. Kind of getting into some highlights here, I think, but like the shower was really nice. The pressure was really good. It's hot water. There's a microwave. There's a refrigerator. So it's everything that we need.
Yeah.
And most importantly, it's peaceful. It's quiet. So yeah, I think we mentioned that we just needed some, I guess, like alone time, you know, together, but just without the social aspect for the rest of today and then for our 0. And I am so glad this was a good choice. So, we're gonna zero tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Much needed.
We have done 66.1 miles in 4 days. So that was a lot of miles.
Yeah, it was a lot of miles. I'm super proud of us, but and then prior to that, we were hiking for how many days prior to that? 3 more days prior to that, I think.
We were out for 7 days.
7? Okay, tomorrow will be day 8, yeah. So yeah, I mean, we're ready for our zero for sure. Our bodies are telling us we're just tired.
But we got the giggles.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You gave me the giggles. That was contagious like norovirus. That was terrible. I still rebuke norovirus. Okay, so what was your highlight for today?
I would say my highlight was definitely getting here and the shower, because by the time we got here, that 11.5 miles was just so long because the downhill was really steep. I actually took a tumble and I'm all good now. I just kind of landed in like a half W sit, but I'm good because I do jiu-jitsu and wrestling, so my knees, my arms, my legs are very flexible. So yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It was only 11.5 miles, and
I got hot from laughing so much.
it was pretty cruisy. I mean, we had an up in the beginning, I think, right?
Yeah.
And then it was pretty cruisy until about the last 4 miles, and it was then just straight down. It was very steep. Then it started to rain. Yes. So the rocks. I mean, there were times where it was literally a almost ladder staircase of boulders, and yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking there for a while.
Yeah.
And then when it started to rain, of course, the clay kind of ground, it sort of activated into some really, really slick mud. So you got that all on the bottom of your shoe, and then you went back to boulder walking. Rocks, and so then it was just a muddy mess. So yeah, I hate that you fell, but I'm so thankful that you're okay. But that last 4 miles, it took forever. I underestimated the time it would take us by an hour and probably 15 minutes. So that just tells you how much slower we had to go to descend that 4 miles into Pearisburg. So let's see, my highlight, I think honestly my highlight was breakfast this morning at Woods Hole.
Oh yeah, that was really good. That's another one of my highlights.
So good. Oh, that place was so amazing. I would definitely recommend going there. If I think even one of the comments says something specifically if it's not already in your plans, work it into your mileage, work it into your hike. Highly recommend. In fact, we would totally go back. Excuse me. Just for fun, just to go back and maybe spend a couple days there and
bring back the memories.
Yeah.
And not have to walk that 0.5 down. But we got a shuttle back up from one of our friends, so that was great.
So what she's talking about is off of the AT, it's 0.5 down into Woods Hole, and then of course when you get back on trail, it's 0.5 back up. But yes, we did get one of the ladies that was hiking with us, Little Dork, and her friend Chappie O, both had cars, and so they were shuttling people back up to the trailhead. So that was nice. That was another one of my highlights, because it was only 0.5, but that was pretty decently steep to not have to add to your day.
Yeah.
What about your character builders?
I would definitely say my fall, because my knee was a little bit sore after, but I sat down for my feet was on the wall, so the swelling reduced, so I'm all good now.
Oh, when we got here, you mean the stretching and the
Yeah. So I just stretched it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm all good now. So yeah, that zero will definitely help, but I don't think I actually hurt myself. It's just a little sore.
Yeah, thank God for that. Let's see, my character builder was, this is so dumb. I don't even want to say it. So I was stretching this morning.
Oh yeah.
Stretching before we left Woods Hole. And I don't know what I did, but I did just a gentle back bend and then into a forward fold that I've done thousands of times, that I do all the time. I'm sorry, there was lights outside. I'm trying to figure out what it was. And I did something to my back. My lower back hurt so bad, probably for the first, I don't know, those several miles. And now the pain has gone away, but it's just super stiff. So I don't know what I did. How do you do that? I don't.
You always hurt yourself on the trail.
It doesn't even make sense though, right? Like, it literally doesn't make sense. But anyways, that was one of my character builders. Plus then that 4 mile downhill, I was so done. I was so ready. And then when the rain started, then when you fell, I was like, Lord, get me off this mountain because I'm about to lose it. But another big highlight was when we got down the mountain. We actually didn't have a way into town. We were gonna sort of figure it out once we got there, if that meant to call a shuttle or if that meant to walk the 1.2 miles into town. Chapio was there, and she's like, "Hey, you guys need a ride?" Yes, we do. Because she was waiting for a little dork that was probably about an hour behind us or so, and that was amazing. That was great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trail magic.
Yeah, literally trail magic. So, let's see. Is that all that you have?
Yeah.
Oh, we went to, another highlight. We went to dinner with the general, so we're super excited.
We got a Chinese buffet, and I ate like 2 big plates
Same.
of food.
Me too.
And it was so good. And I had some watermelon, some oranges. It was just so good. And
a whole bunch of
yeah.
food. You had a whole bunch of food.
I had a lot of food.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Me too. That was good. And it was nice to see the general. So he's kind of skipping around. He's back on trail for a little while. And he's getting back on trail tomorrow when we're going to take our 0. So we'll probably catch back up to him in a day or so. But that was nice. That was really cool to see him. And then we went to Food City or whatever the grocery store was right next door and got some breakfast for the morning, got some lunch for tomorrow. And then we'll probably have dinner at the Mexican restaurant. But I did find, we try to drink these when we're in town. And there's a whole...
I've dropped our popcorn, and not much came out, but it's a little buttery.
Yeah. We're trying to drink these, and there's a whole bunch of different kinds. You got
I got a strawberry one.
Strawberry one, yeah.
Protein plus.
Just 30 grams of protein, and this one in particular has 400 calories. That one has 300.
340.
340. But they're both, full of protein, and they're easy to get down. And of course, I'm still trying to get back on some weight, so we try to drink at least one of these every time we're in town, if not 2. This time we're going to try to drink 4 before we get back on town.
Yeah.
Back on town, back on trail.
I just realized what you said.
Yeah. Okay, we're tired. I think that's it.
It's been almost 11 minutes. Sorry, it's a
I
long
know.
intro.
I think outro. Yeah. Okay, family, we're so happy we got to talk to you guys today. So happy we'll get to talk to you guys tomorrow too. And yeah, love and light to you all. We are going to pass out probably pretty quickly. And we'll see you guys tomorrow
On day 68. Bye.
Bye.